Belgium. As indicated in the report Sexuality Education in Europe, in Belgium, sexuality education is called Relational and Sexual Education, Relationele en Seksuele Vorming in the Flemish community, and Education to Affective and Sexual Life, Éducation à la vie affective et sexuelle in the Francophone community. The teaching of sexuality education in Belgium was established in a decree published in 1984. In the 1970s rose the question of abortion, and in the 1980s the issue of HIV/AIDS. With these two elements of sexual and reproductive health and rights, sexuality education began to be taught in a less medical or scientific manner and with a more holistic approach, integrating emotional aspects of relationships. By the year 2000, sexuality education was included in the school curricula and became part of school evaluations. The objectives of school-based sexuality education in Belgium are the development of gender identity and roles, positive physicality and sexuality, sexual orientation tailored to the individual, ability to achieve intimacy with others, acquiring sexual and relational morality, and risk prevention like STIs, HIV, AIDS, pregnancy and sexual abuse. There is a noticeable difference in dealing with sexuality education between Flanders and Wallonia. In Flanders, sexuality education is incorporated into two different subjects, biology and religion and philosophy, covering both the biological aspects and moral aspects. Sexuality education can also be included in lessons of social skills, education for citizenship, and health education. The technical aspects of the organization of sexuality education are arranged by school managers. The briefing, Sexuality Information, Education and Communication by the SAFE project mentions a non-school-based sexuality education called the LAURA campaign. This was developed by the Flemish Family Planning Association SENSOA and launched in 2004, and is based on a comic book story of a 16-year-old girl who becomes pregnant. Its aim is to sensitize young people to this matter. The campaign produced a book targeting the 13-year-olds and their parents, and broadcast television and cinema commercials. Lastly, an online quiz about sexuality education has been put in place. Teenagers can add the character Mr. Love to their list of MSN contacts. This character sends the user questions about sexuality education to test his/her knowledge. SENSOA also organized an awareness campaign in Flanders called Talk About Sex. In Wallonia, sexuality education is implemented by family planning centers, which are administered by the FLCPF, Fédération laïque pour le planning familial et l'éducation sexuelle. The FLCPF is in charge of the training of the staff of the family planning centers so they can provide professional sexuality education to young people. In Wallonia, 90% of sexuality education, school-based or not, is provided by family planning center professionals, and 10% is provided by school-related support centers. In June 2012, a decree project has been adopted by the Education Commission of the Parliament of the Wallonia-Brussels Federation, making EVRAS, Education to Social, Emotional and Sexual Life, a part of the mission of every school in Wallonia, hence a mandatory teaching. EVRAS, or AVRAS, would be taught with a holistic approach and adapted to rural and urban areas, and individuals, children, teenagers with problems. This decree project would enable the equality of information and access to it for all young people.